श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति. Okay. So he says yadrichya chauvannam swargadwaramapavratam sukhina kshatriyah partha labhante yuddhamidrusham. Okay. यदृच्छया च उपपन्नम स्वर्गद्वारम अपावृतम सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः हे पार्थ लभन्ते युद्धम ईदृशम. यदृच्छया च उपपन्नम. यदृच्छया means without any request or without any expectancy, suddenly it comes. Unexpected. Yadrichya, unexpectedly. Cha upapannam, that which comes unexpectedly. Swargadwaram apavrutam. That is the open door for, open invitation for heaven. The door of heaven which is open completely. Sukhinas Kshatriyaha. That kind of Yuddham Idrisham Yad Lavante, Yuddham Idrisham Lavante, Kshatriyaha Sukhinaha. Hey Partha. This kind of war, Yuddham Idrisham, this kind of war, the Kshatriyas who gain, they are the happiest. Hey Partha. Because it's an open invitation for entering the heaven. So, what does he say? Yadrichya. Swaprayatna vetirekena. Yadrichya means swaprayatna vetirekena. Without your effort. You cho avadharane. Yadrichya cha upapannam. That cha is for avadharana, to stress the point. Yes, this is what it is. Aprarthniya eva. What do you mean by yadrichya and swaprayatna, without your effort? What do you mean by that? Aprarthniya eva upastitam. Without you requesting for. Can we have a fight? I want to fight with you. Without you putting any effort, it is in front of you. That kind of war, idrisham. And with what kind of war? It is not a simple war. Idrisham Bhishma Dronadi Veera Purusha Pratiyogikam. The war which has as your opponents the great stalwarts like Bhishma, Drona, etc. Great people. Kirti Rajya Labha Drishtafala Sadhanam. And not just that. It has you are going to fight, it will give you Kirti, great name and fame. Then Rajya Labha, it will give you kingdom. These are all seen results. You can see these results. Yuddham ye kshatriyaha pratiyogittvena labhante. This kind of war and this kind of people which kshatriya gain as opponent, te sukhinaha sukhabhajeva. They are the happiest. Why are you saying that? I'll tell you. Jaye sati anayasene yashaso rajyasya cha labhat paraje vetirek cha atishigrameva swargasya labha ityaha. See, it's a win-win situation. Your opponents are Bhishma, Drona, etc. great people. So if you win over them, you are going to gain great name and fame. Sati anayasene vasho rajyasya. You are not just going to win great name and fame, you are also going to win the kingdom. Because in some organization, they will give you good names. Executive, chief executive, this executive, that executive. What you are going to do is push papers or carry tea. But you will be given a name executive. Executive secretary. What are you going to do? Just carry tea. That's all. So name is not the great thing. Who will remember me? Oh, not just that, you are going to even enjoy the fame, the property. Okay, with name, if you are given, okay, you are carrying tea or whatever, you are given name executive and you are given 1 lakh rupees as salary. Okay, so what? Doesn't really matter. But if you are given a big name but no money, that's a useless thing. So under big money and no name, that's also useless. You are going to get both. That is the advantage. This is one thing. Wait, you are talking too big. Because I am fighting whom? Bhishma, Drona. Do you even think about it? Do you even see that? I'm fighting them. I may also be killed. Oh, that doesn't matter. Parajaye vicha atishigrameva swargasya labhat. If you are killed, if you are destroyed, if you are defeated, immediately you will get swarga. It's an open door for heaven. How? He says, Swargadwaram apavratamiti. Apratibaddham swarga sadhanam yuddham avyavadhanena eva swarga janakam. Jyotishtomadikam tu chiradharena dehapatasya pratibandha abhavasya cha apekshanadityartha. Apratibaddham swarga sadhanam yuddham. The war is apratibaddham, without any obstacle. Swarga sadhanam means for heaven. A war is a means for heaven which has no obstacle. Stop this. You are asking me to kill and blood everywhere and all that. This is so stupid. I can simply perform a Jyothishtoma Yaga. Don't say that, because Jyothishtoma Yaga has to spill blood also, because Jyotishtomena Pashum Malavet, you have to kill a cattle. There also it's same. But it is at least an injunction from the Vedas. Okay, even then, okay, you have other different heavens which don't need Soma Yaga. You can perform Soma Yaga with Soma juice. You are just going to cut a creeper and you are going to make juice out of it, and you are going to do the Yaga. You will not have any problem. There is no killing now. Fine, very good. But I perform the Yaga. Okay, even with ghee I am performing the Yaga. Fine. Will I immediately gain the heaven? After performing the Yaga, you are transported from here to heaven. No, it doesn't happen. Then you have to wait till you die. That is what he says. Avyavadhaneneva swargajanakam jyotishtomadikam tu avyavadhanena swargajanakam. This is without any vyavadhana, without any obstacle. This is going to give you heaven. Jyotishtomadikam tu chiradarena deha patasya pratimandabhavasya cha apekshanaditya. But with respect to Jyotishtoma, it expects you to die. Only then you will get the result. Swargadwaramiti anena shenadivat pratyavaya shanka parikrita. So with this Swargadwaram, this is a beautiful word, it means for heaven. With this he is negating another beautiful idea. See, Yagadireva dharmaha chodana lakshano artho dharmaha. Then Artha Prayojanavad Artho Dharmaha. The third definition, the important two words is Prayojanavad Artho Dharmaha. That which is a Prayojanavad and that which is a Artha. There are two terms in the Dharma definition. Prayojanavad and Artha. That is the important two terms. A dharma should any karma you perform is dharma only when it is a prayojanavad. It has a result. If there is no result, it cannot be called dharma. That is rule number one. Rule number two is it should be artha. Artha means useful. Killing your enemy through the yaga called Shena Yaga is going to produce a result, but there is a problem. The problem is it is going to end you up in the hell. You are going to hell. You are going to be transferred to hell after death. There is no artha there. So he says, Jyotishto Swargadwaram Shenadivat Pratyavaya Shanka Parihrita. Therefore, like Shena Yaga, you will not be going to hell. Okay. You are going to heaven here when you perform this. Because, see, Shena Yaga is also going to kill your enemy. War is also going to kill your enemy. What is the difference? If you ask, yes, war is going to kill the enemy, but the result is very clearly made there, declared there, you are going to go and gain heaven. But in the Shena Yaga, it is very clearly said, it is not said you should perform Shena Yaga. No. There is a Shena Yaga to kill the enemy. Abhichara Prayoga we call it. Now, if you want to kill your enemy, then there is a problem. You will get the result of killing your enemy, but at the end, you are going to go to hell. So, there is no situation like that in the Surga, in the war. Shenadayo hi vihitapi phaladoshena dushtaha. In Shena, though it's there in the Veda, but still there is a defect in the end result. Tatphalasya shatruvadasya nahimsyat sarvabhutani brahmanam anyat ityadi shastra nishiddhasya. And because the result of Shena Yaga is killing the enemy, but that is negated by the general statements. Nahimsyat sarvabhutani, you should not kill or you should not be violent towards any living being. You should not kill Brahmanam na hanyat, you should not kill the Brahmin. These statements very clearly make the Shena Yaga as a negating principle. Therefore, he says, Ityadi Shastra Nishiddhasya Pratyavaya Janakatvat. Since these are condemned by the Shastra and you are going against the Shastra by performing the Shena Yaga, there is a defect. There is going to be some sin, which negative karma you are going to gain. Phale Pratyajanakatvat Phale Vidhi Abhavacha. And in the Phala there is no Vidhi. To gain that kind of result, there is no Vidhi. Why? Vidhisprishte nishedavakyasya nisheda anavakasha iti nyayavatarana. So, if there is Vidhi, then there is no possibility of nisheda. Even though there is nisheda, don't kill anybody. But if there is a Vidhi, don't torture any living being, you are said, that's a general statement. But there is a Vidhi which says, Jyotishtomena Surkame Jeta Jer Pashum Alabheta. Pashum alambana of a Pashu, killing a cattle is a part of Yaga. That's a Vidhi. So that Vidhi, that injunction cannot be negated by this statement. So he says, with Yuddhasya phalam swargaha sacha na nishedha. But Yuddha is going to, war is going to give you swarga, and that is not negated. Tathacha Manu, that is what Manu also says in Manusmriti. What does he say? Ahaveshu mitho anyonyam jigan santo mahikshitah yuttimanah param shaktya swargam yanti aparankhaha. Ahaveshu mitho anyonyam jigan santah mahikshitah, the king, the rulers. Ahaveshu, in a battlefield, mitho anyonyam jigan santah, they are interested, jigan santah antum icha jigansa, they are interested in killing each other. Anyonyam mitha yudhyamanaha, in this state, yudhyamanaha, when they are fighting, param shaktya swargam. If one is defeated, you are going to gain heaven. And that too, when, if you are killed by the other, you will gain heaven. But that too when, aparankaha, if you are not running away from the battle. If you are running away from the battle and you are killed, you will not go to heaven, you are going to hell. But if you are going to face the opponent and you are going to get killed, you are going to go to heaven. Yuddham tu Agnishomiyadi Alambhanavat Vihitatvat Nishedhena Sprashtum Shakyate. Nishedhena na nishedhena Sprashtum Shakyate Shodashi Grahanavat Itiya. Shodashi Granadivat. Yuddham tu, a war is like Agnishomiyadi Alambana Vitatvat. It is like Agnishomiya. Agnishome in the fire sacrifice called Agnishoma. Agnishomena Pashumalavet, it is said. With the Agnishoma Yaga, you have to use this Pashu. Agnishomena Pashumalavet. So you have to kill a cattle. There, the killing of cattle, not Jyotishthoma, Agnishoma. Okay? In the killing of cattle, there what do? You cut the cattle, you remove some portions of that and you throw away. You are not going to use it for biryani, making biryani or something, but you are going to dump it in a pit. It is called as Pratipatti Karma. Dumping it in a pit is called as Pratipatti Karma. Where all the wastages of the karma, the karmas are going to be dumped in. Now, this killing of Pashu is not a sin. Similarly, na nishedhena sprashtum shakyate. It cannot be even tainted by the negation statements. Shodashi Granadivat. Like Shodashi Grana. Shodashi is a vessel which is accepted to be used or is negated to be used in a karma. Na atiratre shodashanam grunhati. Atiratre shodashanam grunhati. There is a karma called atiratra yaga. In that atiratra yaga, a statement says you should use the shodashi patra. In another statement, in the Veda itself, it says, in atiratra yaga, don't use this shodashi patra. Now, you have two statements. One says use. The other says don't use. If you accept one and if you give up the other, then you are going to gain sin. Yes, you are giving up the other statement. If you are going to accept the other and going to give up this, again the same problem. This is called as Vakya Bheda Dosha, etc. Now, I cannot use it and not use it. So, he says you have to take a choice. If you use it, you have to follow till the end whatever karmas you have to perform using it. If you don't use it, you have to follow everything of not using it. There are some people who speak a language and in between throw in other languages. They will speak in Hindi, but in between they will use English words. They will speak in Tamil, but they will use English words. Or English and other words. No. If you speak in a language, you have to continue it till the end of the conversation. That is what he means here. If you are going to use atiratra, then whatever karmas are specific for atiratra, you have to perform. You should not say, whatever karmas for set for shodashi patra, you have to perform. You should not say, this is a choice thing, why you have to worry about it. No, you cannot escape. If you start using it, you have to do whatever karmas prescribed for that. If you don't use it, you don't have to look into those karmas. Oh, adhikasya adhikam phalam, I can add that. No. If you don't use it, you should not touch any of those karmas associated with that shodashi patra. So there is a choice. That is why he says, Graha agranayoho tulya balataya vikalpa samanya shastrasya vikalpavat samanya shastrasya nisheda shastrena sankocha sambhavat. See, you can accept shodashi patra, you need not accept the shodashi patra. The power of which is powerful, accepting or not accepting, you cannot choose. There is nothing greater than the other. So, since they have equal power, what you are given as the result is a choice. Similarly here, Samanya Shastrasya, the general statement which says you should not kill any living being. And the war says you should kill people. Therefore, Nisheda Shastrena, with this negation Shastra, Sankocha Sambhava, there is always a possibility of shrinking the purview of this general Shastra. So, Tathacha. Vidis prashte nishedha anavakasha iti nyayat yuddham na pratyavaya janakam. So, vidis prashte, if there is a injunction, there is no chance for nishedha, negation. This, whatever we said, based on this logic, yuddham na pratyavaya janakam. A battle, a war is not going to create any sin, produce any sin. Napi Bhishma Dronadi Guru Brahmanadi Vadha Nimitto Dosha. And not also you are going to gain sin because of killing Bhishma, Drona or Guru or Brahmana in this war. Tesham Atataitod. Why? Because they are enemies. And we have already said Atatayanam Hantavyam Taduktam Manu has said this we have already seen in the previous classes. Gurum va bala vruddho va brahmanam va bahushutam adatayanam ayantam hanyadeva avicharayan adatayanam ayantam api vedanta parakam jighansantam jigansiyat nattena brahma bhavet natatayi vadhe dosho hantur bhavati kaschana. Gurum va bala vruddho va brahmanam va bahushrutam Adatayana Ayantam Hanya Deva Vicharayan. Gurumva, whether he is a guru, Bala Vruddha, whether he is a kid, Vruddho, whether he is an old person, Brahmanova, whether he is a Brahmin, or Bahushrutam, whether he is a master of all Vedas, he has studied all Vedas, whatever, or he has gained the knowledge, whatever. Atatayana Mayantam, if he has come as an enemy, Avicharayan Hanyadeva, without thinking, kill him. You should only kill him without thinking. If he is an enemy, you have to kill him, whoever it is. Adatayinama yantam apivedanta parakam jigansantam jigansiyat nattena brahma bhavet. And if somebody has come as an enemy, then even if he is a Veda Paragan, even if Vedanta Paragan, even if he is a master of all the Vedanta, still you should have to kill him. Because he comes to with the desire to kill you, you have to kill him. Tena Brahma na bhaveta. By killing him, you are killing a Brahmin, therefore you will incur Brahmatya sin normally. But here you will not incur any sin. Na atatai vishaye dosho hantur bhavati kaschana. Killing an enemy, in that there will be no defect. You will not incur any sin. See, Rama, after killing Ravana, came back to India, and in Rameshwara he did a puja for Shiva for getting rid of this Brahmatya dosha, they say. That is not performed by Rama to get rid of the Brahmatya dosha for himself. It is to show that these defects can be gotten rid of here. To bless us, he has done that. Otherwise, it is very clearly said, if he is an enemy and he has come with an intention of killing you, you should kill him. So, Ravana has come to the battlefield to kill Rama, and Rama has come to the battlefield to kill Ravana. So, either of them can kill other. There is no defect there. So, no, but wait. Smrityoho virodhe nyayastu balavat vyavaharataha अर्थशास्त्रा तो बलवत धर्मशास्त्रमिति स्थितिः स्मृति विस्मृत्योः विरोधे न्यायस्तु बलवत व्यवहारतः. If there is a contradiction between two smritis, then whatever is accepted in the world, in the transaction of the world, that logical conclusion is what you have to accept, because that is the powerful pramana. Arthashastra tu balavat dharmashastra iti sthiti. Similarly, against Arthashastra, Dharmashastra is powerful. Arthashastra, Artha means money, Shastra means scriptures. So, Shastra which discusses money, no, that is not this thing. Arthashastra written by Kautilya discusses not just economy, but it also discusses the method for ruling the kingdom. What a king should do, how he should have to behave, where he should have to do what. Friends, where he has to keep them, foes, where he has to keep them, in which place, who should be kept, who should not be kept, all that. Every detail, to the smallest of minutest of detail, he has specified everything. And he also says, all these politicians, whether they learn Kautilya Arthashastra or not, they understand this one point. What if a kingdom is very peaceful, what should the king do? It's all peaceful, so what should I do? I don't have to do anything. No! You should have to create a fight between people. What is the means for creating fight between people? You should have to start something related to religion. This is said there. Kautilya says you have to create some confusion in the religion. So both of them will fight. And you will have to go and pacify them. You have to go and pacify them. Because they need a king. They should feel the need for a king. They should feel the need for a king. So you have to start. Otherwise, why do we need king? Everything is okay. Everything is fine. Like a town without a lawyer, it will be a peaceful place. So he says, king should remind them, I am the one who you need. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. He has to remind them always. So now this economy, it's not just economy, it's everything related to the politics. So it's actually a politics shastra. So iti Yajnavalkya vachana, this Yajnavalkya says Atatai Brahmanavadepi Pratyavayo Astyeva. So he says, what does he say? Even if you are going to, based on this statement, if you are going to kill a Brahmin, if he is an enemy, then even if he is an enemy, if he is a Brahmin, you are going to incur sin. This is what we understand from here. Why? Brahmanam nahanyaditihi drishta prayojana anapekshatvad dharmashastram. Dharmashastram. Brahmanam nahanyad you should not kill a Brahmin. This is a dharmashastra. Why? Why don't kill a Brahmin is dharmashastra? Because it is not going to give any result which is tangible. You cannot experience any result here. So, even if you kill, you are not going to experience any result here. Jigam santam jigansiyat natena brahma bhavetiti swajivana arthatvat arthashastram. And if a person comes to kill you, you should have to kill him. Here, killing is not for any other result. It is to keep you alive. Therefore, it is arthashastra. Don't kill a Brahmin is a Dharma Shastra. Killing your enemy is a Artha Shastra, because there is no tangible result. Here there is a tangible result. Now he says, Atra Uchyate. Here we say, this is what the opponent Arjuna has this doubt. So since you don't understand, I am talking about Shastra. Arjuna says, but Krishna says, I will tell you. Brahmano Brahmana Malabhetitya iti Yuddha Vidhayakam api Dharma Shastra neva. Brahmane Brahmana Labhet. In the Brahman, for the sake of a Brahman, you can kill even a Brahmin. Iti Yuddha Vidhayakam api. This is with respect to the war. In the same way, he says, Yuddha Vidhayakam api Dharma Shastra neva. The killing anyone in the battlefield is also dharma. Sukhadukham eva sukhadukham same krutva ityatra drishta prayojana anapekshatvat vakshamanatvat. Anapekshatvat vakshamanatvat. In the next later shloka, sukadukhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo sukadukha etc. You have to see it with equanimity. Loss, victory, etc. You have to see it with equanimity, etc. All the dualities is asking you to see it with equanimity. There, drishta prayojana anapekshatvasya. This has no tangible result. That will be vakshamanatvat. He will be making it clear. So therefore, this is also Dharma Shastra, not Artha Shastra, because there is no tangible result. Yajnavalkya vachanam tu dushta prayojana uddeshyaka kuta yuddhadi kruta vadha vishayakam iti adosha. But I quoted you Yajnavalkya. Oh, yes, I remember. Yajnavalkya, what does he say? He is talking about Kuta Yuddha. Kuta Yuddha means a yuddha, a war, which is made in not in an indirect way, in a cunning way. See, like you say, see in India, when we do Namaste, we fold hands. You go to somebody with folded hands. Now, here with Dharma Shastra, when we go to a person with folded hands, then that means you don't hide anything. You have come here for friendship. Now, in some tradition, they don't accept folded hands. You have to go with open hands to shake hand, because you have to show I am not hiding anything, because there is no dharma there. Here, if you are going to follow dharma, you have to go with folded hands. Now, inside this folded hand, you may have a knife. That's a possibility. Or you are holding on to a white flag and approaching him. When you come close, the handle which you are holding on to in the white flag, that pole actually has a knife inside. You remove that and kill the opponent. That is by cunning by deceit you are killing your opponent. That is negated here. So, vada vishayatva. That is what is negated by Yajnavalkya, not a normal fighter. मिताक्षरकारास्तु धर्मार्थ सन्निपाते अर्थ ग्राहिणः एतत् एव इति द्वादश वार्षिक प्रायश्चित्तस्य एतत् शब्द परामृष्टस्य आपस्तम्भेन विधानं मित्रलाब्धादि अर्थशास्त्र अनुसारेण चतुष्पाद व्यवहारे शत्रोऽपि जये धर्मशास्त्र अतिक्रमो न कर्तव्येति एतत् परं वचनम् इति एतदाह. Mitaksharakarastu. Mitakshara is a commentary. There, this person who wrote this commentary called Mitakshara, he says, Dharma Artha Sannipate. When there is a thin line between Dharma and Artha, Arthagrahinaha Etat eva iti. With respect to Artha Shastra, that etat, you have to accept this term etat. And how? He says, Dvadasha Varshika Prashyatasya eva etat Shabda Paramashtasya. This etat word refers to 12 years of anonymous life. That is the repentance karma you can do for this. Apastambena Vidhanam. This is what Apastamba has prescribed. Mitradi Arthashastra, Mitra Labdhadi Arthashastra Anusarena. Mitra Labha etc. Based on this Arthashastra, Chatushpada Vyavahare Shatrohopi Jaye. In Chatushpada Vyavahara, in the transaction of 4 parts, Shatrohopi Jaye, even if you are going to kill the enemy, Dharma Shastra Atikramo na kartavya. You should not, even if you are going to kill your enemy, you should not cross over the line of Dharma Shastra. This is what everyone followed, and that is where the problem started in India. You are fighting a war which is not based on Dharma, but still you are from your side following Dharma. This is the most ridiculous thing. This is why they followed it. So, iti etat param vachanam etada ityaha. That is what he said. What is this Chatushpada Vyavahara? The transaction of 4 parts. See, there is always 4 parts in every transaction. First part is a question. Second part is answer. Third part is application. And 4th part is conclusion. Any transaction has these 4 parts: question, answer, application and conclusion. So, in these 4 parts, the transaction with these 4 parts, this is what is accepted. You should not kill even your enemy in deceitful manner. Bhavatu evam na hani. Let it be so. We don't have any problem with that. We are not going to incur any sin with this. Tad evam yuddhakarane sukhoktehe sujanam hi katham hatva suginasya madha iti Arjuna uttam apagatam. So in this way, what Arjuna said, swajanam hi katham hatva. How can, after killing our own people, suginasya madhava, we can be happy? How can we be happy after killing our own people? This whatever Arjuna said, that is negated. Killing your own people, if they are enemy, is not a sin. That is negated. Now, no. Wait. You are forgetting something. Arjuna says, you are forgetting something. What did I forget? What I told. Yuddham phalam na aham yuddha phala kamaha. Na kamsheva jayam krishnaha api trailokya rajyasya iti uktatvad. Katham maya kartavyam iti ashinkya akarane doshamaha. He is making it clear. Do you remember? I told. What did I tell? Na Kangshe Vijayam Krishna. Hey Krishna, I don't desire for victory. Not just that, I also told Trailokya, Api Trailokya Rajyasa, even for the case, even for gaining the 3 worlds, I am not going to fight them. Kinnu Mahikrite. What is with respect to the small piece of land? I don't want to kill my friends and relatives. In this way, iti uktatvat, I have already said. Therefore, katham maya kartavyam. How can I kill them? How can I fight this war? Iti ashankya. When this is the doubt, akarane doshamaha. If you don't kill, you are going to incur sin. That is what Bhagavan wants to say him. Achate atache tvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tadas swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. Atachet tvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tatah swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. Atachet tvam imam dharmyam. Okay, if this dharmya means that which is endowed with dharma, is dharmya. If you are going to imam dharmyam sangramam, what is the dharmya? What is endowed with dharma? Sangramam. This fight, this battle. Na karishyasi. If you don't perform, chet means if you don't perform, then what will happen? Tataha. Then swadharmam kirtim cha hitva. By losing, hitva means by losing swadharmam kirtim cha, your dharma, your duty, and kirtim, name and fame. You will not just lose you will be lost in your duty, performing your duty. You will also lose your name and fame. So what? Papam avapsyasi, you will gain sin. So you have to fight. How? I'll tell you, explain you. Says Atiti Pakshantar. There is another possibility here, so he is referring it with Atha. Imam Bhishmadronadi Veerapurusha Pratiyogikam Dharmyam Himsadi Doshena Adushtam Satam Dharmad Anapetam iti va. Bhishmadronadi Veerapurusha Pratiyogikam Dharmyam. This means where you have the opponent in the form of Bhishma, Drona, etc. This dharmya means himsa adiyosha asprishtam adushtam, that which is not associated violence, etc., troubling, etc., wrong deeds, etc. Killing is troubling, killing is violence, but wrong deeds, etc. Not just that satam dharmat anapetam, that which is not beyond the scope of the karmas performed by the good people. Such a Manuna. How do you say these two things? Manuna Darshita. This is what Manu says in his Manusmriti. What does he say? Nakutairair hamyat yudhyamano raneripun nakarnibhir napidigdhaihi nagni jwalita tejanaihi nakutaihi ayudaihi. By hiding the weapon, you should not cunningly kill the opponent. Hanyat yudhyamano rane ripun. Ripun yudhyamane rane ripun. In the war you are fighting, in that even the enemy you should not kill cunningly. Nakarnibhi with some hook kind of instrument you cannot kill. You should not kill them. Napidigdhi. You should not kill them with weapons which are laced with poison. See, if you are going to kill an enemy with an arrow, no problem. If it affects him in the hand, he is not going to be ready available for the fight immediately. After taking rest or after removing this, he can come and fight. But if you lace it with poison, even if it scratches him, it touches him over. Even if there is a scab, he will be killed. Because the poison enters your body. So, you should not kill your enemy with poisonous weapon. Na agnir jolita tejanaihi. You should not kill your enemy, even your enemy, with weapon which has at its tip fire. न च हन्यास्थलारूढम् न क्लीबम् न कृताञ्जलिम् न मुक्तकेशम् नासीनम् न तव अस्मीति वादिनम्. We have already seen this. He is repeating it again. Na hanyat salarudham. You should not kill a person who is sitting on the ground. Na klivam. You should not kill a person who is a eunuch. Na krutanjalim. You should not kill a person who has folded his hands. Na mukta kesham. You should not kill a person who has a flowing hair, who has not tied his hair. Na asinam. You should not kill a person who has no weapons. Na tava aspiti vadinam. You should not kill a person who tells that I am yours. I belong to your group. Na suptam na visannaham. Na nagnam na nirayudham. Na ayudhyamanam pashyantam. Na parena samagatam. Na suptam. You should not kill a person who is sleeping. Na visannaham. You should not kill a person who does not have any armor. Na nagnam. You should not kill a person who is naked. Na nirayudham. You should not kill a person who is devoid of any weapon. Na ayudhyamanam pashyantam. You should not kill a person who is just a sightseer. He is just watching the fighter. He is not taking part in the fighter. Na parena samagatam. You should not kill a person who is fighting with another person. He is fighting with another. His concentration fully on the other person, and you cunningly kill him. That you should not do. He is engaged in a duel with someone. You should have to let him fight with other person. Na ayudhyam. न आयुधव्यसन प्राप्तम् नार्तम् नाति परीक्षितम् न भीतम् न परावृतम् सताम् धर्मम् अनुस्मरन् इति. न आयुध व्यसन प्राप्तम्. He does not have any weapons. All his weapons are destroyed. Now na artam. A person who is not fit for the job. Na ati parikshatam. One who is completely wounded. Na ayudha vyasana praptam. And one who is completely one whose weapons are completely damaged. Na artam na parikshatam. Na bhitam. I have to see the second line. Na bhitam. One who is afraid. Na paravratam, one who is running away from the battle. Satam dharma manusmaran. These things you have to follow by remembering this is the path which the great people follow. Satam dharmam ullangya yudhyamano hi papiyan syat. If you are going to cross this line, then you are going to be a sinner. Tumtu paraihi ahutopi sadharma apetamapi sangramam yuddham na karishyasi. Now, you are invited, you are challenged for this duel, this battle. Still, and that is, what does that mean? Meaning, it is a duty. You have to respond to that call of duty. Now, still, sangramam yuddham na karishyati. If you are not going to fight, then karishyasi dharmato lokato va bhitaha paravratha. If you are afraid of for the sake of dharma, or if you are afraid for the sake of the world, whichever, if you are afraid and paravrata bhavishyasi, if you are running away from this battle, then chet tato nirjitya parasainyani dharmena palayet ityadi shastra vetasya yuddhasya akaranat. Nirjitya parasainyani dharmena palayet. By winning over the opponent's enemy, you should have to rule the kingdom with dharma. Dharmena kshitim palayet, like that you have to understand. So you have to rule your kingdom following dharma. Because it's enemy's kingdom, you should not destroy them. So, ityadi shastra vihitasya, these are all statements of shastra, yuddhasya akaranat. When this is an injunction of shastra, that war if you don't perform, then swadharmam hitva ananusthaya. If by not performing you are giving up your swadharma, your duty. And not just that, kirtim cha mahadevadi samagama nimittam hitva, the name and fame which you have gained all throughout your life. What kind of name and fame you are talking about? You have fought a duel with a great Shiva himself and you have defeated him. You have challenged him. That name and fame, without any fear you fought him. You didn't defeat, but without any name and fame, without any fear you fought him. Those things will be challenged. Those good names will be challenged. People will say, oh, did you see him fighting with Shiva? No. These are all story concocted by this idiot. There is no truth in that. Arjuna just lied. If he was a real warrior, then he should have fought this war. He is running away from this war. It is not because he sees these people as friends, etc. It is because he is afraid. Simple. So, iti na nivarteta sangramat ityadi shastra nishiddha sangrama nivrityacha ranajanyam papameva kevalam avapsyasi. And na nivarteta sangramat, you should not run away from the battlefield. This shastra very clearly negates from running away from the battle. Now, because of that, you are going to incur the sin which is produced by this warfield. Natu dharmam kirtim cha ityavipraya. You are neither going to gain a name and fame nor a dharma by not fighting this war. Athava aneka janmarjitam dharmam tyaktva rajakritam papam eva avapsyasi ityartha. Now, it is not just that you are going to, or we'll see it from other angle. He says, aneka janmarjitam dharmam tyaktva, the dharma which you have incurred in past many births, by giving up that, by losing that, papam iva avapsyasi, rajakritam papam iva avapsyasi, you are going to gain only the sin which the other opponent has performed. Yasmad tvam paravritam ete dushtaha avasyam hanishyanti. Why am I going to get the sins of these people? Because these people, who are they? Dushtaha. They are people who are not right people. They are people who are convoluted, who are not clear. They are not clear in the sense they are not straightforward people, cunning people. So, therefore, when they see you running away from this battle, they are not going to leave you. They are going to kill you. Therefore, avashyam anishyanti, they are definitely going to kill you. Ataha paravrittataha, therefore, you are killed while running away from the battle. Therefore, san chira uparjita nija sukrta parityagena, you are going to lose all the punyas which you have gained in many past births. Para uparjita dushkrita matra bhag, and you are going to gain the sins of the other one who killed you. Ma bhuhu, don't become that kind of person. Okay, but this is the idea. I didn't get anything here. I am not understanding what he says. If you say Tathacha Manu Shastra, he is explaining sloka of Manu Shastra. He has given a commentary for Manu Shastra. What does the Manu Shastra says? Manusmriti says, Yastu hitah paravrataha sangrame hanyate paraihi bhartur yad dushkrutam kinchit tat sarvam pratipadyate yachasya sukrutam kinchit amutrartha uparjitam bharta tat sarvam adatte paravrittamaha paravritta hatasyatu iti. Yastu bhitaha paravrittah, one who is afraid of fighting the war, therefore is running away from the battle, sangrame, from that battlefield, hanyate paraihi, and he is being killed by the others. Bhartu, the other Kshatriya, the ruler, dushkrutam, whatever be his sins, kinchit, yatkinchit, whatever be his sins, all that tatsaram pratipatyate, all that this person who is killed while running, he will gain. Not just that. Yachasya sukritam. Whatever punya he has gained, yatkinchit, whatever it is. Amutrartham uparjitam. He has gained for what? For the sake of going to the heaven. Whatever punya he has gained, bharta tatsaram adatte. It is all gained by the killer. Paravrta hatasyatu. One who killed the person who is running away from the battle. This is what Manusmriti says. Yajnavalkya, this is exactly what Yajnavalkya says. Raja sukritamadatte hatanam vipalayinam. The king gains the Kshatriya. King or Kshatriya does not make really any difference. The Kshatriya gains the punya of the person who is killed while running away from the battle. Tena tadyuktam. Therefore, whatever you said, I remember what you said, he says. Whatever you said, what did he say? Papam eva ashraye tasma natva etana tatayinaha. I will only gain sin by killing these enemies, my relatives. And etanantamichami grandopi madhusutana. I don't desire to kill any of them, even if I die. Iti tan nirakritam bhavati. Whatever you said, that is negated. That is out of your stupidity you said, there is no truth in it. You have to give it back when it is necessary. That is the idea. And again here, Bhagavan is stressing so much, giving so much importance to this not running away from the battle. But he himself did this leela of running away from the battle. And that is why in the border of Gujarat there is a temple called Ranchod Das. Ran means battlefield. Chod means leaving. Das. His name itself is Ranchod Das. A person who ran away from the battlefield. Krishna himself did this. He did many things which are not in the books. All that he did. Whatever in the books, that also he did. And one of them is running away from the battlefield. So that's a beautiful story. We'll see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.